Hello, my people. Today we are looking at why is it that some of our African women they love to lighten their skin. I mean, they love anything that we lighten their skin, which in most cases it will go into bleaching their body. You know what I mean? You can, but I must be honest to admit that not only African women does this bleaching, even some of our African men does this as well. But the majority of this bleaching happens among women. You know what I mean? I don't know why they get this idea of let me lighten my skin. My skin is not good, being dark or black is something wrong with it. And one thing they cannot say is that they cannot say that if there's any of our African brothers or brother that said, okay, look, I so much love this your skin since you started applying this lightening cream or bleaching cream to your body. None. Instead, some people, it will turn some people off. You know what I mean? But I think these women are doing it. They're not doing it because men want them. They say they love this stuff like this. They are doing it because some of them just want to, they feel like inferior. They feel like their skin it's not good enough. It's only good when they lighten it up. You know what I mean? And if you want to piss them off, any of these our sisters that are using this bleaching cream, if you want to piss them off, just confront them. Just tell them, look. If you see any of them on the street that you see that the skin is not good, you find out quickly how aggressive they can be. You know what I mean? They can even call police on you just because you're confident about their skin and you tell them, look, this stuff is not healthy. It doesn't make you look good. It makes you look fake. You know what I mean? It's not what men want. Men doesn't want you to bleach your body. It's not about body most of the time. Most of the time, what man is looking at is peace, good, somebody with a good character. Not somebody that is applying this bleaching cream and it's smelly as well. Wait until you see somebody bleaching and he sweat a bit. It's gonna smell like fish. You know what I mean? It's a terrible smell comes with this bleaching of the body. And not only that this smell comes, it's not healthy for the body as well. Even scientifically, this harms the body, harms the skin pigment. You know what I mean? Because this is chemical you're applying to your body. But one unfortunate thing about it is that some of these people are addicted to it. They can never, no matter what you say about it, they can never stop it. It can only stop. They can only stop if by the grace of God. You know what I mean? What else can stop them? Nothing. And some of them might be. I think some of them used to be aggressive anyway. But I'm not gonna say I'm 100% sure about this being aggressive because last week I went to buy something in a shop, in a Turkish shop, and one of these our African sister, is bleaching. When you look at her skin, we call these people that bleach that they call them peroxide blonde. You know what I mean? They are peroxide blonde. Their blondness comes from chemical. That's why we say they are peroxide blonde. You know what I mean? That's the way to describe them. So I went to a Turkish shop to buy something, and this our sister from Africa, is using this bleaching cream as well because you can see it in there. That's why I'm thinking like some of them, this bleaching makes them aggressive. You know what I mean? So she was trying to jump the queue. You know what I mean? She was trying to jump the queue to get service first. It's bringing this kind of stuff we see in Africa. It's bringing it abroad. Some places in Africa there's no they don't have the idea of you have to be in a queue. Even if you're president, you have to queue up to get served, because in Africa is some African countries, it's like, you can jump queues, and that's what she tried to do. She tried to jump queues, and when he got to the till, he started asking people, "Are you waiting on the line?" You know what I mean? And somebody comforted her, said to her, "Are you mad? Can't you use your eyes and see that people are waiting? You think people are waiting here for what? You think somebody's standing on the shop for nothing?" And she got aggressive, you know what I mean? She got very aggressive, she starts shouting, and you think the way she's shouting, you may think she's crazy. And that's sometimes thinking maybe because of this cream is making them aggressive, you know what I mean? Is making them so aggressive. But I'm not, I can say that I'm very 100% sure that this bleaching, there's a relationship between bleaching cream, people that are using it and being aggressive. There might be, I don't know, but I'm not very sure about it. But at least if you are still using bleaching cream, you're not gonna say, especially if you're a woman, you're not gonna say you're doing it for African men. It's not what we want. You know what I mean? We like people. It depends on individual. People like dark skin, and people like people that are light skin. You know what I mean? But it's not like people are gonna take you because you're light skin and your character stinks. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and make us get to 400 before January finish. You know what I mean? We have only three. We are looking for 3 subscribers to get to 400 subscribers. Peace.